Good evening. This is the Guyana Learning Channel's news in capsule for Tuesday, August 24, 2021. In the headlines this evening, unvaccinated teachers to submit weekly PCR tests. Nations registers as first archery school club in Guyana. And oil drilling commences at Kawa 1 well. In the world of sports, Hero CPL teams up with Socios.com. Regionally, Carib Brewery warns against crate challenge. And internationally, US under pressure over evacuation deadline. With the news in details, I am Dinelli Singh. Schools are expected to open on September 6, and the Ministry of Education says that teachers who do not wish to take any of the COVID-19 vaccines will be required to submit the results of a PCR COVID-19 test showing that they have not been infected with the novel coronavirus. Those tests, the Minister of Education said in a press release issued on Monday night, must be done at an approved private facility, and teachers who do not report for duty will be marked absent. That release also encouraged all teachers who have not yet been vaccinated to take their COVID-19 vaccines. Importantly, it reminded teachers that these vaccines help to reduce hospitalizations, deaths, and even the likelihood of becoming infected. Importantly, these measures also apply for those ancillary staff in schools, including cleaners, administrative staff, and other support staff. And the ministry said that it will provide to all teachers face masks, face shields, sanitizing agents, and spray bottles to assist in ensuring they are safe upon their return to the classroom. These newly communicated requirements were announced as efforts are being made to assess the readiness of schools ahead of its reopening on September 6. This piece was extracted and modified from Newsroom. Head of Archery Guyana Nicholas Hing presented to Nations Director Pamela O'Toole with their official certificate of registration and affiliation, together with a bow and arrow set. The institution is now recognized by Archery Guyana as a School of Nations Archers. O'Toole expressed her joy and enthusiasm at having the opportunity to introduce and develop this new sport to the students together with Archery Guyana. She was also delighted to have the school be registered as the first ever archery club in Guyana and looks forward to many competitions with other schools. Archery Guyana has been working to introduce the sport of archery into schools for some time now and hopes that the School of the Nations is the first of many school clubs. According to a release, Archery Guyana envisions developing the sport within the school environment with the aim of discovering and encouraging athletes from the primary levels all the way to the university level, thereby ensuring the widest possible participation in its effort to find the best archer to represent Guyana internationally and specifically in the Olympic Games. Archery Guyana commits to providing the necessary training for instructors and certified coaches, both junior and senior. With this in mind, Archery Guyana sees archery as an additional event at school sports, inter-house, inter-schools, and nationals, thereby fostering a competitive spirit among students and the camaraderie that archery is internationally known for. This piece was extracted from the Newsroom. Drilling for oil at the Kawa 1 well, presumably one of the most exciting exploration wells in the world, started on August 22, according to operator CGX Energy Inc. CGX and its joint venture partner Frontier Energy Corporation announced on Monday that the Kawa 1 well was spudded by Maersk's Drilling Holdings. Maersk Discovery, a sixth-generation semi-submersible which, prior to arriving in Guyana's waters, was working in Trinidad for another operator. The Kawa 1 well is located in the northeast quadrant of the Corentyne Block, approximately 200 kilometers offshore Georgetown. The water depth is approximately 335 meters or 1,174 feet, and the expected total depth of the Kawa 1 well is 6,575 meters or 21,700 feet. It was reported recently that the estimated cost of the Kawa 1 project is close to US $85 million. This well is expected to reach total depth in the first half of December 2021. This piece was extracted from the Guyana Chronicle. And now in the world of sport. The Hero Caribbean Premier League, CPL, and Socios.com, the leading blockchain provider for the sports industry, have announced a partnership that will see the CPL join a roster of 50-plus sports organizations worldwide in leveraging blockchain technology to engage with their fans. Hero CPL is one of the world's most popular T20 cricket tournaments, with over 500 million viewers tuning in to the tournament in 2021. This partnership will allow their millions of fans to enjoy new and exciting opportunities to engage with the organization. Hero CPL joins a 50-plus strong network of major sporting brands who have embraced Socios.com to improve engagement with their global fan base, including football giants FC Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus, AC Milan, Manchester City, Atletico Madrid, Valencia CF, and the Argentina and Portugal national teams. Formula One teams Aston Martin, Cognizant, and Alfa Romeo Racing, MMA giants UFC and PFL, as well as up to 10 top NBA franchise. This piece was extracted and modified from Caribbean News. And now for news in the region. Carib Brewery is asking people to desist from doing the popular milk crate challenge that has gone viral across social media. In a notice issued via social media today, the company said it does not endorse this new game. In the United States, people have been stacking milk crates like stairs and trying to walk across them without falling. Many end up falling spectacularly, to the entertainment of millions watching on various social media platforms. Many injuries have been reported according to the U.S. media. The brewery is encouraging persons to desist from entertaining the use of crates or any such object or any activity to promote or participate in this current trend, as it could easily lead to serious bodily damage and even loss of life. This piece was extracted and modified from BBC. And now for international news. The US is being pressed by allies to delay its withdrawal from Afghanistan to allow more time for evacuating those who want to flee the country, now that is run by Taliban militants. US troops controlling Kabul airport, the only one in the country functioning, are scheduled to leave by August 31. The UK is hosting a G7 summit, warning not everyone will get out. The Taliban have warned of consequences if foreign forces remain after the deadline agreed with the US. Currently, 5,800 US troops are on the ground. President Joe Biden is set to decide within the next 24 hours whether to extend their stay, an official told Reuters news agency. The US has evacuated and facilitated the evacuation of approximately 48,000 people since an intense airlift started on August 14, the White House said. Others seeking to flee remain crammed in or near the international airport in the capital, Kabul. This piece was extracted and modified from BBC News. With that, we've reached the end of today's broadcast. Be sure to join us again tomorrow right here on the Guyana Learning Channel for more educational news and updates. On behalf of the technical team, thanks for watching, and remember to stay safe, Guyana.